Daniel Pengelly, they'll be in the room shortly representing our vendors. And on behalf of our CEO, Kyle Sutherland, Managing Director, Tony Jenkins, and the team, it's great to have you with us. Now, the first thing we do on a Wednesday morning is to thank and acknowledge our real estate owners who are here with us today. We certainly appreciate and respect the fact that you have options when it comes time to list your property. We're delighted that you've chosen to list with Holmwood, and we wish you the very, very best here today. To the bidders and the buyers, we extend a similar sentiment. You know, this is a great place to buy real estate. It is cash, it is transparent, and most importantly, it is unconditional. And I say that's important because, of course, if we don't sell property here in the auction room, we pass property in, and you do lose that exclusivity of opportunity. We then have to offer the property to the wider market, and that includes those buyers who are in conditional situations, and my colleagues will confirm that competing with conditional interest is never ideal. So we would encourage you in your bidding. Now, the team is ready to assist you in that endeavour. This is Luke Jensen, our training manager. He's taking notes of the bids today. This is Hayden Broadbelt, our Fendleton branch manager, business owner, and auction floor manager today. Folks, if you have any questions about paperwork, if you need any assistance with your bidding, please don't hesitate to sing out to one of these good gentlemen and they'll be right over to assist you. We are more than happy to help you. Now, we've got an excellent catalogue of real estate to offer you today, and each of the listing agents responsible for those properties will have furnished you with the property documentation in your preparation for today, and that includes the auction contract. Now, on the front page of that contract, ladies and gentlemen, you will see the conduct of auction. These are the rules by which we operate here in the auction room. They're very straightforward and easy to understand, but I know many of you will be here for the first time, so we're going to go through the conduct briefly now to put you at ease as much as is possible. In the case of each property, the vendor has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Now, subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder, whose bid we accept, will be the lucky new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, that is not the end of the auction. Our practice here at Holmwood is to pause. We move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder, and we offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, this is really critical. On the odd occasion, during that discussion outside of the room, our vendors may say to us, look, Kyle or Bridget or Dan, we are happy with this negotiated price. We'd like to withdraw the property from the auction and sell it outside of the room without disclosing our reserve price. That is a vendor's prerogative, but when they exercise that prerogative, it can be very disappointing for the buyers who remain here in the room. So, my advice to you, if you are here to bid and buy, is to make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interests of our owners. If there's a disputed bid, we'll normally go back to the last undisputed bid. And if any of my licensed colleagues are in the room bidding on behalf of clients, either in the room or over the phone, we'll do our very best to point them out to you. You might hear the phrase vendor bid today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a vendor bid is a bid placed by an auctioneer on behalf of an owner. It is simply used to keep things ticking along in the early stages of the auction. Please be assured a vendor bid is always clearly identified to you as a vendor bid, and it is always well below the reserve price, so you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. So those are the rules for almost all of our auctions today, apart from this next one, because this has been an auction brought forward, 111 Trafalgar Street, represented by the wonderful Paul and Deb Nichols from the Fendleton office. Our owners have received an offer in advance of the scheduled date. They have deemed that offer acceptable in all respects, and the property will be sold at that price to that purchaser unless there is further bidding. So that offer deemed acceptable, that effectively becomes the reserve price. We'll announce that in just a moment. And then if you are here to buy this wonderful property, you have the option to do so. You need only raise your hand. For this auction, there will be no vendor bids. I can still control the bidding or nominate the increments, but I'm unlikely to get in your way too much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are the successful purchaser for any auction here today, you have a couple of obligations. Pay your deposit, 10%, and sign the contract. In bidding here today, you've acknowledged that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. Now, let's get underway with 111 Trafalgar Street. It is more formally described in the contract. Beg your pardon if I can locate it. One moment. In the contract as a freehold title, 473 square metres more or less. Your settlement date, the 13th of March 2025, you may well be working to a pre-agreed date. That's absolutely no problem at all. Now this, I know you've had a great campaign, Paul and Deb, met lots of lovely people. The locals are just wonderful in this neck of the woods. This particular home at 111 has been built by the person who was to live in it, and it remains a builder's own home to this day. That is until we identify a new purchaser. So what this means is there's no cut corners. The attention to detail, the dedication to quality is evident throughout this home. It's got superb flow. 4 bedrooms, double bedrooms, 2 up and 2 down. Those downstairs bedrooms underpin your value when you go to sell, though I don't know why you would. It's such a wonderful abode. Throughout the home, you can just see the most wonderful fixtures and fittings, excellent appliances, quality fittings, and I just love the turntable, and I'm not talking about a DJ's turntable. Folks, when you reverse your car out of the drive, you can turn the car without doing anything and then drive out the drive as you would, as though you'd reversed in. So I just think that's a wonderful feature. And that kitchen there is a true story. An absolute point of difference. I think that'll make your morning brighter every morning. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful home, equidistant to Maryvale, and wonderful Edgeware shops, so there's a coffee within a few minutes away. Okay, let's get underway. Paul, that acceptable figure, please. At 1.4, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,400,000, a superb home. I'm in your hands and selling. If there's no better bid or offer at 1.4, is there 25 perhaps on the rise, or I sell away? A home filled with panache and practicality in equal measure. First call at $1,400,000. Second call at 1.4. Paul, is there a setting that allows you to go round and round and not have to drive out? That'll be fun. At 1.4, third and final call. Any better bid? 409. That's an interesting bid. Welcome to the bidding, sir, at 409. Love your style. At 1,409, you're in pole position, and 10 on top to 419. At $1,419,000. Pop along to Chris. They've got great produce, sir. Cheaper than the supermarkets. And excellent coffee too at 419. First time. Would you offer me another 10? Or maybe another 9? Second call. I'll take 8, sir, if you like, at 419, $1,419,000. Third and final call. Where do you find the next one? At $1,419,000. I think I've counted 3 times. We better bid it away to these good people at $1,419,000. I'll take 1,000, sir. Can I tempt you? Probably goes. Is there another 1,000? It is going. Last chance. You look like you want to. It is gone and sold. As always, Paul and Deb, wonderful campaign. Thanks so much to our owners. What a beautiful home. All the best with your next chapter. We'll be back with Fuller Street in just a moment. All right, bidders and buyers, we go now to Kaipoi, a wonderful township, and it is number 78 Fuller Street that I offer to you today, represented by Tim Jenkins from the St Albans office. Tim, of course, no stranger to the auction room. I know, Tim, you've met some wonderful people in this neighbourhood, one of them being our seller, and I have to tell you, folks, this is a wonderful opportunity to get onto the ladder if you are just entering the property market, or a wonderful downsize as well, close proximity to all of the action in the Kaipoi Central Township. The contract describes a freehold title, 354 square metres of easily managed but valuable land, and the settlement date Friday the 7th of March 2025. You may well be working to a variation. Inside, this home has been beautifully modernised. I do love the decor choices. It's very neutral, very stylish. It's perfectly configured, in my mind, for modern family living, interconnected spaces, great indoor-outdoor flow, all of the things you look for in a home. And the era of construction here, of course, early 2000s, we do love a brick home built in that era. It offers peace of mind, should be very easy to maintain. And ladies and gentlemen, you've got that double garaging, internal access, and once again, you're just walking around the corner and you're in central Kaipoi. As our region continues to develop, this particular township, I think, offers plenty of upside. So Tim, let's get underway. Here at number 78 Fuller Street in Kaipoi, bidders and buyers, I look for an opening bid or offer. Who starts us away? At number 78. Is this thing on, ladies and gentlemen? Is there 540 perhaps? Should be an easy bid. 3 bedrooms, brick early 2000s, easy care. All right then, a vendor bid at $540,000. The bid's with me, folks, at $540,000. I look for $20,000 on the rise. The bid remains with me at $540,000, first chance. $560,000. Hey, nice to meet you, good people, at $560,000. At $560,000, opening salvo there. First time at $560,000. Second call at $560,000. Third and final call at $560,000. Folks, I'm going to place a vendor bid. It'll be my last at $570,000. Just the 10 on the rise. If you bid me $580,000, if nobody competes with you, we can have a conversation outside of the room and try to get you into this lovely home. At $570,000, could I ask you for a $10,000 rise? $10,000 on the nod. Thank you, sir, at $580,000. Front of the room and in front of the bidding. Once called at $580,000. Any extra bidding, any additional competition? Second call at $580,000. Third and final call. Auction is the best place, the best time to buy, bidders. What do you say? Hey, good opportunity for you folks. We need to have a conversation. I can't sell to you at this level, but let's pop outside of the room and start that chat. Auction is open, so if there is any change, let us know. At $580,000, back with you soon.
That's big. Swap those. Sorry, that was a massive hammer up here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute pleasure to be up here for our next auction at 20A Wroxton Terrace in that wonderful suburb of Maryvale. Now, Chloe Clark from our Maryvale office has been the owner's ambassador the last few weeks and has done an outstanding job of bringing this property to the market. Very warm welcome to our owners who are watching online. I must commend you on how beautiful your home is. It's an absolute showstopper. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 673 square metres more or less, and record of title 588921. Now, settlement date is set down for the 15th of May 2025 unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. An impressive list of chattels there, including the spa pool. I visited on Sunday. This is so impressive from the get-go. It's tucked down the end of the driveway. It's private and secure. So impressive as you enter the home. You've got that oak flooring, the spacious open plan living area that flows so nicely to that separate living area. I love that double-sided fire, the Venetian plaster, the colour steel copper. Everywhere I looked, the detail and quality throughout this home is exquisite. I was just drawn to that stunning kitchen. This is the centrepiece of the home. It's elegant, it's stylish, that scullery. It really is a dream kitchen. Entertaining and cooking for your family will be such a joy here. All the doors were opening out to that stunning outdoor area. The sun was pouring in. It's been beautifully landscaped. You've got the fruit trees. The lawn is just perfect. I've been told, Chloe, that you don't need to mow that lawn. Accommodation all upstairs. The master bedroom's gorgeous with that walk-in wardrobe and the ensuite. You've got 3-car garaging, so plenty of room for all the toys. Now, Wroxton Terrace, it's one of Christchurch's finest streets. It's a prestigious blue-chip neighbourhood. It's close to Marivale Mall. Walk to Mona Vale on the weekend and get your coffee. It's near some of Christchurch's finest school and zoned for Christchurch girls and Christchurch boys. Well, this is truly a distinguished offering, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows when the next one will be? So I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Does someone want to start us away on 20A Wroxton Terrace? Silence. It's not a silent auction. Is there 2.8? 2,800,000. Well, I'll open the bidding then on a vendor bid of 2,800,000. I look for any further bids above that level. I'll call it away 3 times. Who knows when the next one will be? First call. Second call at 2.8. Third and final call at 2.8. Well, Chloe, there don't appear to be any live bids. I'm just going to hand the property back in your very capable hands. I believe she has an open home there on Sunday at 3 to 3:30. So get along and view this property. It is absolutely stunning. The property's passed in at 2.8. We'll be back with you shortly. right, ladies and gentlemen, there has been a slight change in the order. We're going to move on to 167 Halswell Junction Road. It's a pleasure to be up here for that. Jamin Marshall from our Merriva office has been the owner's ambassador the last few weeks. Always lovely working with you, Jamin. A very warm welcome to our owners. I must commend you on what a fantastic job you have done with the renovations. To the contract, I take you the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 615 square metres, more or less, certificate of title 13F332. Now, settlement date is set down for the 21st of February 2025, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, what an amazing renovation here. I visited last week. I was just so impressed. I love that charming veranda when you walk in. It's so inviting. All that detail. I could just imagine sitting there in that late afternoon sun enjoying a wine. When you first step inside, you immediately are impressed with how spacious it is. This is a fantastic living space. It all flows so nicely through to that sleek modern kitchen and that second living. You've got that new cosy log burner, which adds a touch of warmth and ambience. As I was walking around, I could just see the quality. Everything had been done to a high standard. 3 bedrooms. I love the master bedroom. The sun was just pouring in when I was there, and it's a treat having that ensuite bathroom. The home is just positioned perfectly to get that all-day sun. Outside, it's been beautifully landscaped, perfect setting to entertain summer barbecues. Kids run around, it's fully fenced. Prime location here, you're a short stroll to the Halswell Shopping Centre and zoned for that popular Knights Stream School. You'll really enjoy this friendly neighbourhood. It just ticks all the boxes. All the hard work has been done. Now all it needs is the new owner. So I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. 167 Halswell Junction Road. Does someone want to start us away? 550? All right, 550,000. Good luck today, ma'am. 550,000. Who goes next? 600 with Sandra on the phone over there. It's 610, 610 there. 610, 650. Good bid, Sandra. It's 660 now. It's 660. What's your response, Sandra? It's 660. 675 I have now. 6 3/4. Take me to 700. It's 675. 2 in the race. 700 bidding against yourself. Great strategy. It's 700 I have now. Take me to 705. Just puts a 5 on top. 720. Can I say, Sandra? 20 now. It's 720. 25, can I say then? 25 now. It's 725. 730, is it? It's 725,000. 35. 45, great bid, Sandra, at 45. At 45. 50, can I say? It's 745, feel free to come in any time. It's 745,000, I'll call it away 3 times. First call. Another 5, get you back in front. It's the least stressful place to be. Back to open homes. At 745, second call. Who likes the house better? I think you can make the decisions there. 750, can I say? Are you absolutely sure? Third call at 745. Well, Sandra, I'm not quite at a level I can sell. What we'll do is going to pause the auction and take you into one of our negotiation rooms. The auction is still open and live, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with you shortly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we take you now to Fendalton, not far from here. It is number 2 at 188 Clyde Road. It's been wonderfully marketed by Paul and Deb Nichols, again from our Fendalton office. They know good property. And Paul, we were talking about the benefits of this particular home. It really does offer so much. For our owner, it's the end of an era, 21 very happy years at this address, but her next chapter is well booked, and that gives you a fantastic opportunity to get onto the ladder or to occupy a wonderful downsize opportunity. Really, whatever your stage in life, I think you'll appreciate what's on offer here at 2 at 188. It is a stratum and freehold title, Unit B and accessory Unit B1, and deposited plan 43695. Settlement date to which you work by is the 13th of March 2025. You might be working to a pre-arranged date. We love that brick construction, the era in which this was built. The focus was on permanence. Really, I think that should give you plenty of peace of mind. You see that lovely outdoor space. That is such a point of difference for this home. You've got a big green back lawn and you've got nobody peering in. It's got true tranquility and privacy. Next door to you is the library, where people have to stay quiet. So I just think that makes for a wonderful neighbour. And if you're after a good book, it's just 10 seconds away. Inside the home is well configured. It lets plenty of sunshine in. It's been nicely modernised and updated over the years, and you've got great separation of spaces. So there really is a space for everyone in the family. And you're back from the road, so again, it just adds to that privacy. Paul, I know you've met some good people. Let's identify the new owner here at 2 at 188 Clyde Road. Ladies and gentlemen, I look for an opening bid or offer. Who starts us away? Who says go? That's a baby bid there. Anybody want to give me something stronger? What do you reckon? Is there 650 perhaps? Yes, you heard me right. It's 650 in Fendalton. The people watching this in Auckland think we're bidding on a garage. What do you reckon? 650? All right, then a vendor bid at $650,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I look for 20 or 25 on the rise at 650. Owner's bid, she stays at this level. That's understandable. This should be easy buying. Here at $650,000, first call. Second call. Mr. Foss Shanahan, my licensed colleague, bidding on behalf of a client. It would suit you well, Foss, this place, at $650. Great bid there at $650,000, first call. I do beg your pardon, sorry. $675. At $675, the bid now, once called. I look for $700,000, second call at $675. Third and final call at $675,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? Foss, I'm going to place a vendor bid. It'll be my last at $700,000. Encourage you to bid again. Get your buyer back into the fray at $700,000. The bid's with me. 710? Yep. You said that reluctantly. Would you offer me more? Just the 10, all right, at $710,000. In pole position at 710, first chance, second, third and final call at 710. Any better bid? Now's your chance, bidders and buyers. All right, Foss, I can't sell you at this level, but let's have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open at $710,000. Back with you very soon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience. I take you now back to 167 Halswell Junction Road. We left the lectern on a live bid of $745,000. We've had some discussions outside the room, and there has been an increase in that bid to $775,000. Can you confirm that bid with your client, Sandra? Yes, yep, that's $775,000. Now, the owner's instructions are they are going to exercise their right under clause 2.6, and they have happily sold the property outside the room. So congratulations, the property is now gone and sold. Thank you very much to our vendors. Have a wonderful trip overseas. Thanks, Sandra. We'll be back with you shortly.
Kia ora and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Pengelly and I'm happy to take you to our next property in the catalogue. That is number 3 at 57 Stourbridge Street in Spraydon, brought to the market by Anna Webber and Chris Kilkelly, out amongst you, hustling right until the last minute. Good luck to you guys and good luck to our owners here this morning. Now, the property itself formally described as an estate in cross lease on flat 3, deposited plan 70229, on lot 1, deposited plan 5318, having a third share in 999 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Anna and Chris have made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, that list of chattels, that is unchanged, and I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, to the property itself. Now, this is a sought-after rare property of 3, creating quiet privacy and giving that extra garden and parking spaces right down the back of the section. The lounge has its north-facing bay window and the door opening out to the garden, while the yard around the house, that's been stone-chipped and taken care of for you, giving full access to the washing line and the veggie gardens. Inside that main bedroom, that's spacious, and you've got that second bedroom to act as a space for grandchildren, craft room or office, whatever you need it to be, as well as that internal garage that's well set up with storage and laundry space. And this is single level living here. It's well laid out in a great location, being near Barrington Mall, Centennial Pool, and a short bus ride into the city, so it'll be easy for your friends and family to visit you, and certainly easy for you to go out every day of the week. Now, to get things started, I'm just going to make it easy. I'm going to start on behalf of my owners at $400,000. And I'm going to suggest $25,000 on the rise from there. So $400,000 with me, and I look for 425. Welcome in, ma'am. 425,000. Good luck to you today. And I suggest 450. And sir, I saw a flicker. Would you go next at 450? Welcome in to you, sir. Good luck today at 450. And the game of tennis has begun. So, ma'am, I go back to you. My suggestion's 475. You're happy with that? At 475. And sir, back to you. Are you happy with 500? On the nod there at 500. Ma'am, is it 525? That's my suggestion. I know there's somebody on the phone, so give you time to consult. On the nod there. That was very quick consulting, ma'am, at 525. Sir, 550 is my suggestion next. 540. I will go with you at 540. Still 15,000 ahead at 540. 550 and the 10 on top there at 550. Absolutely. Sir, back to you. You're out. Don't give your strategy away, sir. You've still got time to reconsider at 550. No, that's all right, sir. You seem very clear at 550 with you, ma'am. I'll give you a couple of warnings, sir, at $550,000, but not at a level I can sell to you, ma'am, but certainly at a level where we're going to have a conversation. And, sir, if I do pause here, we may talk outside the room and we may come to a conclusion and sell, and I may not give you another opportunity. So now, if there's any other thoughts above 550, even for, say, 1,000, at 550 once, twice, third time, well, ma'am, I'm going to pause with you. The auction's open and live, sir. If you change your mind, let our team know. But let's find a room and see if we can get you a house today. Paused at $550,000. And we'll be back on Kotuku Street, Kotuku Crescent in a moment. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your patience and waiting. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Holmwood Auction Room and welcome to those at holmwood.co.nz. It's great to have you with us. I'll turn your attention back to 78 Fuller Street in Kaipoi. We left the room on a live bid at $580,000. There was some good discussion outside of the room with a very nice man and his son, and we're going to move that gentleman closer to his family, to this lovely community of Kaipoi, with an increase in that bid to $625,000. Our vendor has announced that at that level we sell away if there's no further bidding at $625,000. First call, second call, third and final call at $625,000. $1,000 puts you in front, ladies and gentlemen. The property goes. It is going. It is gone and sold to you. Congrats, Barry. Welcome to the community. And thanks very much to our owner for the opportunity. And Tim Jenkins, as always, great campaign. All right, bidders and buyers. Now we go to Woolston. It is number 10 Wildberry Street. It is a freehold title. If I could have your attention, please, the freehold title, 496 square metres, more or less. Number 10 Wildberry Street in Woolston, brought to the market by Morgan Bothwell from our St Albans office. I know he's really enjoyed working with our sellers. They've been great to work with, very proactive. It's good to buy from people like that. And the settlement date, bidders and buyers, the 28th of February, I may have mentioned that, 2025. You might be working to a pre-arranged date. Now, this is a home built in an era synonymous with character charm. It's got oodles of it. It's got beautiful street appeal, really very charming from the outside. And then inside, it's got the great space that you expect from a grand home, a grand villa built in this time. Really lovely wide hallway, big sizable bedrooms, all with high ceilings. You've got that kitchen area. It is currently a bit of a blank canvas, but a lick of paint and maybe a bit of flair. I think it'll do wonders for this address. The section itself is really sizable. It is RSDT zoned as well, so there is potential for future development. That's got to underpin your value. There it is there, the outside. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. They don't make them like this anymore, ladies and gentlemen. So whether your first or second step on the ladder or a reno project, I don't think you could look further than 10 Wildberry Street. Let's get underway, Morgan. Here at number 10. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in your hands. I look for an opening bid, an opening offer. 400,000. Liz O'Neill, nice to see you, Liz. At 400,000, bidding on behalf of a buyer at 400. First call at $400,000. Second call at 400,000. Woolston, of course, a dynamic suburb, a burgeoning suburb. Third and final call as the city continues to develop. It's properties like Woolston. 410. Thanks very much, Liz. I had a great line there, Liz. You interrupted me. At 410, she's a pro, though, at 410. First time, second call, third and final call. Why don't you just say 700 for me, Liz? What do you say? At 410, I'm going to place... He says he's close to the door. Watch out, Kyle. So I am going to place a vendor bid at $430,000. It'll be my last. Encourage you to place a bid in excess of that at 430. Bids with me. First call. 435. At 435 in front. Is there new interest? Now's your time, bidders and buyers. At $435,000. I've got my bidder here on your left-hand side. Second call at 435. Third and final call. Any bit of it? All right, Liz, I can't sell to you at this level, but let's have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open at 435. Back with you soon.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to our next auction. We're going to stay in Woolston. The next auction is 129 Kotuku Crescent in Woolston. It has been superbly brought to the market by Cindy Lee St Clair from our Maryvale office. Always lovely working with you, Cindy. A very warm welcome to the owners that are here today. It was lovely to meet you the other day. And I must commend you on the beautiful renovations that you have done to the property. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 476 square metres, more or less, certificate of title 45A708. Now, settlement date is set down for the 5th of March 2025, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, really, really great spot here, ladies and gentlemen, with views of the Port Hills. It's solid brick construction, giving you that peace of mind. Very, very impressive inside. It has such a nice feel about it. That smell of fresh new carpet. The owners have done a fantastic job with renovating this home, and it truly makes it feel like a brand new home. The floor plan in the home just works so well. The separate living area that flows through to that modern open plan kitchen dining area with doors opening out to that immaculate garden and lawn. I actually had to get down and see if that lawn was fake because it is just absolutely perfect. As I walked around, you can tell that the renovations have been done to a higher standard. Brand new kitchen, bathrooms. It's got 3 bedrooms and that master having an ensuite. It's a prime location here. You're close to Ferrymead. You can spend the weekends in the summer at the beach in Sumner. You're surrounded by quality homes. You'll love this neighbourhood. I'm sure you'll be friends with the neighbours. It's just one of those communities. So I know we've got some excited bidders here today, so good luck, buyers and bidders. I look for your opening bid at 129 Kotuku Crescent in Woolston. Does someone want to start me away? 755. So was that? 755. Good luck today at 755,000. We're away at 755. Who goes next? Is there 775 perhaps? At 755, have I found my winner down here? First call. At 760 with Ollie there. Good luck today. 765 now. At 765, 770 can I say, Ollie? At 765 is a bid to beat. 765, 770 on the nod. It's 770. 775, can I say? 775. It's 775, 780, can I say? Do you want to put another 5 on top? It's 775, first call. 780. It's 785, back in front. Nice place to be, isn't it? It's 785. 790, let's get you back in front, Ollie. It's 785, first call. Second call at 785. We might get some instructions, Cindy, at 785. Third call at 785. 790, can I say? Sure, absolutely sure, nodding the wrong way. At 785,000. Well, change of instructions, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the market and selling, so I look for any further bids above that level, otherwise I sell to these good people down here. So at 785, we're playing for keeps now, Ollie. Another one just could get you back in front. At 785. First call. 786, another one, back in front. 788. At 788, 789, can I say? Game of tennis here. 788, we're on the market, we're selling. First call at 788. Another 1,000, 789. Back to open homes. All the renovations are done. It's ready to go. Just move in and enjoy. Perfect lawn. At 788,000. First, second, third. Absolutely sure. My hammer is up. I sell away. Absolutely sure. Another one. Give me the nod. Permission to sell. 788,500. 790,000 now. It's 790. 790. That was close. At 790,000. First call. Another 500. No. Second call at 790, absolutely sure. Third and final call at 790,000, absolutely sure. Congratulations, the property is going, sold. at 790. Congratulations to our vendors. Congratulations to our new buyers. Thank you, Cindy. Wonderful campaign. We'll be back with you shortly.
All right, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for patiently waiting. We come back to you with an update at number 2 at 188 Clyde Road in Fendalton. It's been 21 years at this address for our lovely owner, Wendy, but she is now moving on from the property because a lovely new owner takes ownership after today. She has agreed under clause 2.6, Wendy has, to withdraw the property, and at $760,000, it has been withdrawn and very happily sold. Wendy, congratulations, fabulous presentation. Thanks so much for your input and effort, and Paul and Deb, as always, a wonderful campaign. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 8 minutes or 9 minutes past the 11 o'clock hour, and it is time for our second portion of properties, a wonderful catalogue of property on offer for you today. We're going to go through the conduct of auction briefly now, ladies and gentlemen, just so you're abundantly clear as to how we work here in the auction room. The vendor, in the case of each property, has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid we accept will be the lucky new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, that is not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction, we move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder, and we offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, on the odd occasion during that discussion outside of the room, our sellers may say to us, look, Kyle or Bridget or Daniel, we are very happy with this negotiated price. We'd like to withdraw the property from the auction and sell it outside of the room and without disclosing our reserve price. That is a vendor's prerogative, but it can be disappointing for the buyers who remain here in the room when that property is withdrawn. So if you are here to bid and buy, please make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as your auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interests of our owners. If there's a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid. And if any of my licensed colleagues are in the room bidding on behalf of buyers, we'll do our very best to point them out to you. Finally, you might hear the phrase vendor bid today. This is a bid placed on behalf of an owner. Have I mentioned the vendor bid? Not just yet. Great. It is a bid placed by an auctioneer on behalf of an owner, always well below the reserve price and always clearly identified to you, so you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. Finally, if you are that lucky last purchaser, you have a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. When you sign that contract, ladies and gentlemen, you're acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. So those are the rules, bidders and buyers. Let's now get underway. The admin's out of the way. Let's look at our property on offer in the 11 o'clock catalogue. It's been brought to the market by Jack and Stephen Marshall, one of Canterbury's leading father and son real estate teams, and they've had the pleasure of working with our vendors here at Hawksbury Avenue before. This is a couple committed to quality, and you can see that throughout this stunning renovation. It is 53 Hawksbury Avenue. It is a cross-lease and fee simple Title 1 half share in 728 square metres more or less, and the settlement date the 1st of April 2025, or by mutual agreement. That is April Fool's Day, but you'd have to be a fool not to recognise the quality of the renovation here. Absolutely stunning execution. The vision is very, very, very clear. Clean lines, I should say. A beautiful palette throughout. Lovely flooring. That kitchen area is so central, super sunny, and the home just flows effortlessly right through those doors out to the outdoor courtyard area. This section, of course, very valuable in this lovely neighbourhood, but it is very easy to maintain. So this would absolutely suit a busy family. Did I mention there is a wine fridge included, bidders and buyers? If that doesn't get you bidding, I don't know what will. A beautiful bar area downstairs, a downstairs bedroom, opulent bathrooms. The bedroom accommodation is ample, very, very generous. I love the choice of tile throughout this home. These are people with impeccable taste, and it could all be yours here at number 53. You need only raise your hand. So let's get underway. Thank you, Jack, at 53 Hawksbury Avenue, bidders and buyers. Is there an opening bidder offer? Who starts us away? Not a silent auction. What do you say? Is there 1.4, perhaps? Hey, nice to meet you, sir, at 1.4. Welcome to the bidding. Best of luck with your bidding today at $1,400,000. First call, my lamplighter, at $1,400,000. He's in the fray at 1.4. First call, second call, third and final call at $1,400,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? So I'm going to place the vendor bid then at 1,450,000. Invite you to return back into the mix at 1.5 if you like, at 1.450 with me. Christchurch Boys and Girls High Schools, St Albans Primary, superb zoning. Once called at 1,450,000. Twice the money now. Third and final call. Sir, would you bid in advance of that bid at 1,450,000? The bid's with me. Could I ask you perhaps for 25? At 25 on the nod. Going once. Twice at 1,475,000, and third and final call is there, 1.5. Look, sir, I probably could and should vendor bid again, but let's just pause and have a conversation. You appear to be my only bidder at this early stage. At $1,475,000, ladies and gentlemen, auction is open. So if there is any change from someone in the room, please let us know. Back with you very soon.
Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience while I just carry on some discussions for other owners. I happily take you now to 17 Booth Way in Belfast, brought to the market by Jenny and Jared Rolton, out amongst you, continuing their work. Good luck to you, Jenny and Jared. Good luck to our owners here today. Now, Booth Way, formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 330 square metres, more or less on lot 55, deposited plan 509871, all contained and described on that record of title that Jenny and Jared have provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement that's proposed for the 5th of March 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 and 24 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, what do we have on offer? There's a lovely entrance foyer here welcoming you in with that first bedroom being well placed to moonlight as either a bedroom or an office as required. That galley kitchen, it's modern and it's set up to feed the family straight at the counter or perhaps at the dining table or perhaps even straight out on that patio for your summer evenings. The lounge layout, it optimises the space. You've got the couches there, the heat pump, wall for TV, and spaces to commute between all of the other spaces. The hallway, delightful to find double linen cupboards in there, and it gives access to the simple but stylish bathrooms. That master, it has a spacious ensuite and has its own sliding door out to the garden patio, creating a little bit of quiet space for those mornings. The garden foundations, they're all there for you. You've got good fencing, patios, lawns all done, but there's space for you to add a bit of your own style and flair to the landscaping to continue. Now, my instructions clear. I start on behalf of my owners at $600,000, just drawing a line in the sand there to get things underway in Belfast at 600. My suggestion is 20,000 from here. Look for 620. 650, where was that? Hello, good luck to you at 650. Gemma, I believe, one of our agents working with a hopeful party. Good luck to them at $650,000. If I see no further bidding, Gemma will pause and find a space, see if we can have a conversation to make them homeowners at 650. Once, twice, third, final opportunity to get into the fray. Right, Gemma, let's find a space. The auction is paused at 650. It's open and live. If anybody else wants to get in, please grab one of the team, and we will be back with you shortly, going to Leof Street in Bishopdale. Kia ora and good morning. I take you now to 16 Leof Street in Bishopdale, brought to the market by Karina Gray here to my left. Good luck to you, Karina. Good luck to our owners here this morning. Formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 662 square metres, more or less on Lot 2, deposited plan 571102, all contained and described on that record of title that Karina has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement that's proposed for Wednesday the 12th of March 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of channels that remains unchanged. I do see there's an excluded spa here, but I didn't even notice a spa there when I was there, Karina. So,
No, I took it.
yeah. Oh, Karina took the spa. That makes sense. Very good. Now, I do assume that you have read and understood further terms 23 and 24 of the contract. You buy on that basis today. Now, Bishopdale, gosh, it is a popular spot for young families, and I think a brick bungalow just like this proves why. Situated on that rear section, the property is fenced and gated so your kids and animals can play safely all day in that yard down the back. The open plan kitchen, the large double living area that provides heaps of space and a service by that modern heat pump, the diesel fire with the wetback, so you're sorted for winter and summers. You've got the patio veranda and that's sheltered for sheltered evening barbecues out over the lawn. For anyone into hobbies involving cars, boats, trailers, this property offers 2-car garaging, off-street parking, as well as that extra out-of-sight parking spot behind those secure gates beside the house. And you've got lovely little extras here, just adding the extra zing. You've got the walk-in linen cupboard, double glazing, updated lighting, and that separate laundry with that all-important extra toilet. This is a great family location, 2 parks within walking distance, offering tennis court, flying foxes, and I remember from my own upbringing that all-important elephant slide in Burnside. Now, I'm going to get things underway on a vendor bid at $580,000. I look for 20,000 on the rise from there. 580,000. Who takes me to 6? Getting into the fray. In Bishopdale. 620. Chris Kilkelly working with a hopeful buyer there. Chris, wish them luck on my behalf at 620,000. I look for another 20 on the rise at 640. First time at 620. Second. Third time. Happy to move then on behalf of my owners, Chris, at 640. Do you go to 660? It's my suggestion, 640 with me on a vendor bid. Looking for $660,000. Wonderful location. Another 10 at 650. Happy to work with you in the 10. Not a number I can sell to you, but we'll certainly have a conversation at 650,000. Once called. Second opportunity for the rest of you. Third, final warning. Right, I'm going to pause the auction. It's open and live. If anybody changes their mind, let us know. But Chris will find a room at 650 and have a good conversation to see if we can get your purchases into Leof Street. And we will be back shortly on Wakeland Place in Redwood. If I could have your attention for one moment, I've just got an update for you. I take you back now to 17 Boothway in Belfast. We paused some time ago on a live bid. We've had some conversations, and I look for Gemma with our bidder. There's been a generous increase to 725,000. Can I confirm? Thank you so much. And I look to our owners that it's 725,000. There we go. They're on the nod. We're on the market, and I sell away unless there's further bidding. Once. 725, that's absolutely the number. Thank you, Jared, for double checking. Third and final time at $725,000. It's going. sold. Congratulations to our new purchasers and to our ex-purchasers.
Thank you very much for patiently waiting, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Holmwood auction room. We go now to Redwood, and it is number 9, Wakeland Place. It's been brought to the market by Philip Watkins. He's no stranger to good real estate, and this is an absolute peach. I just love this home. It is, according to the contract, a freehold title, 617 square metres more or less, and your settlement date, the 7th of March 2025. You might be working to a pre-agreed date. Now, you can see there, you might think this home has been staged, but this is the furniture of our owners. They're really proficient property people, superb and very engaging and proactive in selling their home. That makes all the difference. It should give you plenty of peace of mind. This home has been beautifully redecorated, renovated, refurbished, whatever you want to call it. It just looks quite immaculate throughout. Excellent flow in the floor plan, really well configured bedrooms. You've got beautiful outdoor spaces for alfresco dining or a morning coffee, lovely plantings, and landscaping, and the street is so private. Of course, the wee lane, a cul-de-sac. By all accounts, the neighbours are just delightful, and we know how good this area is. It's a great place to invest your money, a great place to raise your young ones. So let's get underway, Philip. Number 9, Wakeland Place in Redwood. Who starts us away with an opening bidder offer? Been very coy today, bidders and buyers. First bidder often the winner, statistically speaking. 650, that may be you today. Welcome to the bidding at $650,000. At 650, the call is there 675 or maybe straight to 700. It'll be good buying at both levels. At 650, the call, first chance. Second call at $650,000. I look for 25 on the rise. Tanya Dench, nice to see you. Hey, you're in good hands, folks, at $675,000. These people know good property at 675. Can I say 700 on your behalf? At 675, the call. First chance. At $675,000. And 20 at 695. A little bit of tricky maths, and what? Just the 5. Look, I wouldn't just accept the 5. Would you give me 15? Take me to 710. 710. Love your work there at $710,000. And 25 on the rise at 725. I was going to put it on top, Philip. I'm paid to be cheeky. At 725,000, bids against you, folks, at 725. And just the 5 again. And 5, okay, look, oh, well, we'll roll with it at 735,000. Offer you the same, and 40 now. 40 the call. 40 here. I had 35 and 40. No problem at all at 740. Hey, I had the mistake earlier, now it's yours at 740. No problem at all at 740, back of the room, but out in front. What's the response at 740? Once called at 740,000 for a taste of Tuscany, says the marketing. I certainly would not at this early stage. What about a 3? Would you give me 3? 45. Show us strength from the back of the room. Take comfort in the competition. You know it's a good home at 745. Tanya, looking to organise us. Good work at 745. 47. Okay, we'll work with you in 50. 52 the bid now, and 55. 55 the call. Going once. At 755,000. It's worth this all day long, folks. Have no hesitation at these levels. On this street, this quality of renovation. At 755,000, second call, would you say 760? 757? Bids at 755, back of the room, if I'm not mistaken. Bids against you. At 756. Good work. That's how to do it at $760,000. You won't beat them by 1,000, folks. You've got to be stronger. At 760, the call once, twice, third and final call at $760,000. Ma'am, would you give me another 1,000? Got to show due respect to these good people here. If there's no better bid, we pause. We'll start a conversation with them. It may not come back from that room. All right, folks, Tanya, unless there's a better bid, I'm going to have to pause and start a conversation with them. Would you give me 1,000? Okay, folks, auction is open at $760,000. That means if there is any change, please let us know. We'll have a conversation outside of the room. At 7:60, we'll be back with you very soon. It's our technical officer, Clary Pichon, caught her by surprise. Thanks, Clary. At 10 Wildberry Street, folks, we left the room on a live bid at $435,000. I've got an update for you. There was some good discussion outside of the room and an increase, but not quite to a level my owners have deemed sufficient to sell. So we're going to increase the bid on a vendor bid to $500,000, and we pass the property back to Morgan Bothwell from the St Albans office. Ladies and gentlemen, interest north of $500,000 is encouraged. Let me just give you a quick reminder of what's on offer here. It's a beautiful villa. It's got all of the character charm you'd expect from a home built in this era. It's a blank canvas, so absolutely an opportunity to add your own flair and make it your own. And if you are a developer, potentially an opportunity here to make something else of this land. So get in touch with Morgan, better than $500,000. You'll be most impressed upon inspection. Property's passed back soon.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you.
If I could have your attention again, please. I take you back to number 357 Stourbridge Street in Spraydon. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $550,000. There has been some robust discussions. Look to our purchaser that the bid has been raised to $580, and I look to our owners that at that price it's an acceptable level, and I'm happy to say they've activated their right under clause 2.6 of the contract, and they have withdrawn and sold the property. Congratulations to our new owners. I think you'll be very happy here in Spraydon, and we will be back shortly with our next item in the catalogue in Fendalton.
Left and right, you know you feel so right. 시작이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up and enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든 지가질까? Yeah, I know the world can't stop. 이리 왔지, oh, I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이리 왔지, oh, I'll take you to the moon. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든 지가질까? Yeah, I know the world can't stop. 이리 왔지, oh, I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이리 왔지, oh, I'll take you to the moon.
Kia ora and good morning. I take you to our next property in the catalogue. That is 17A Kotari Street in Fendleton, brought to the market by Paul and Deb Nichols out there amongst you, working till the end. Now, this property is formally described as an estate in cross lease on a half share of 1,156 square metres, more or less. Flat 2, garage 2 and pillar 2 on deposited plan 71224 on lot 431, deposit plan 8340, all contained and described on that record of title that Paul and Deb have made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, the settlement, that's proposed for Friday the 14th of March 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. In that list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis this morning. Now, Paul and Deb described this property to me as a hidden gem, which I didn't quite understand. And I was like, Kotari Street to me is not hidden, it's quite well known. But once I got to the property and started exploring it, I started to realise what you meant, Paul. That entryway, it guides you into that comfy and relaxed family room. The kitchen with so much storage. You've got study spaces, laundry, coat room, walk-in pantry, and then even a hidden wine nook I discovered. And I didn't touch a bottle, Paul, I swear, but I was very tempted. The formal living area, it's dark and it's moody. And then further along into the house, you find that master ensuite on the lower level, that walk-in wardrobe, and having its own private courtyard is just fantastic. Upstairs, you find an amazing second master, and it's giving you a lot of options of what you can actually use it as. You've got your own ensuite, your walk-in robe, you've got a sitting room, and then you've got a balcony and your own entrance, giving lots of options, whether that's another generation of family staying with you, whether that's working from home. I don't know what you need it for, but there's so many options. You've got the further 2 bedrooms sharing the bathroom and a stunning amount of balcony. And then off the hallway, I did find a little cupboard taking us to a huge amount of attic storage that was rather impressive. Outside that rear garden, gosh, it's graced with a creek running through the bottom of it and a feeling of wild nature right on your doorstep. While outside the main living area, you've got that multi-layered courtyard, which I was told has hosted many a girls' high after party. So obviously a wonderful place to relax and entertain. My instruction, they'll get things started on a vendor bid of $1 million. I look for $50,000 on the rise from there. $1 million on a vendor bid. To talk to our owners, an exciting level in Fendleton. First call at 1 million. Second. Third time. Happy to move on a vendor bid to $1,050,000 then, and I look for 1.1. Very exciting number. The neighbours won't like me for talking about numbers like this at $1,050,000. Once, twice, thrice at $1,050,000. Well, I'll move to 1.1. Paul and Debbie, I don't think we've got our buyer in the room today. So if I see no bidding, I'm going to pass back into your capable hands for the next stage of the campaign. Right, I'll pass in then at $1,100,000, but I'm excited to announce what we're doing next. We're going to put an asking price on this property of $1,325,000, representing fantastic value in Fendalton, an opportunity. I think this house can just be lived in as it is. I love it. It's gorgeous. It has a wonderful vibe, but perhaps you want to get stuck in and renovate and create a whole new home here. Exciting level. Paul, Deb, I wish you and our owners well. I hope to see a sold sticker as I pass there in the next 2 weeks, and we will be back with you in a moment. Or are we ready to go at Kotari Street? We're all ready to go. Well, I'm just going to roll in. Good luck to our owners in Fendalton. And now I take you to our next item in the catalogue. That is number 1 at 28 Kotari Street in Riccarton, represented by Shah Davis to my promptly arriving there, Shah. Now at this property, formerly described as a stratum in freehold, you've got a share in 254 square metres, more or less. It's described as Unit A, deposited plan 43443, all contained and described on that record of title that Shah has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for the 26th of February 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners. But gosh, that's not far away, Shah. That would see you in there well and truly before Easter. That list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do see there's some opportunity of some wee negotiable extras too. And I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, when I was there on the weekend, I stood in the front yard under the shade of the silk and kowhai trees. There was a sense of privacy in that front yard. All I could hear was birds and cicadas just living their best life. And I think that's what you'll do here at this property. That feeling continues in permeating the house with this tidy 2-bedroom. This is it's placed just a hop, skip and a jump from Westfield Mall for all of your future shopping needs. Inside it's updated, and you've got a surprisingly large living area that welcomes you in, and it's full of sheer drapes and the full drapes, so they're on hand for summer, winter, whatever you need. That kitchen, it's modern, it blends beautifully into the pantry and laundry. That recent carpet that flows through the 2 good-sized bedrooms and up to that internal garage, and I think this is good buying. I think you'd be a real ninny to miss out on Konini. Thank you. Oh, there's people paying attention. Very good. I look for an opening bid or offer. Who gets us underway? Often who starts, finishes. Well, you don't believe me, obviously, but I'm happy to start then, and I hope I don't have to finish it. At $500,000 then on a vendor bid. I look for 20,000 on the rise. 500,000 to get yourself into Riccarton. Look for 520. 620, welcome in, sir. Working with Jared Rolton, do I take it next to you? Excellent, you've got good advice. A strong opening offer at $620,000. Good luck to you, team. Good buying here in Riccarton at 620. My next suggestion, another 20,000. Is there 640? 650, thank you so much. Courtney Pero there, working with a buyer on the phone. Wish them luck from me, Courtney, at 650. 675, strong play there, sir, adding the quarter on there at 675. Courtney, how do you respond? Is it 700? That's my suggestion. At 675 000 with Jared's clients there. 700, Courtney, what do you think? First call at 675,000. Second, 680. Welcome in, sir. New bidders into the race at 680. Happy to work with you in the fives. Good luck to you at 680. And 685, I had it here first, sir, at 690. Thank you so much for coming back in at 690. And do we go 95, sir? And 95 with you. Good luck, sir, at 695. 7 beckons, sir, 700. 699, 4,000 on top. 700 with the one with Courtney there. Excellent. Shara might need some instructions at 700 with Courtney and her client. 702. 702, is it 705, can I say? 705 back with you, sir. It's here. Do I go 707, sir? 706. It's here now, in the middle. Exciting, team. Thank you for the update at 706. 710. Yes, strong popping on the 4, sir. A bold bid. 711. Convenient, I think. It's 711. Is it 15, sir? 711 here. Do I go 15? At 12, popping one on top. 13. Don't really need me if we'll just travel in the ones. This is nice. At 13, do I go 14? 15. Oh, you're keeping me on my toes, sir, at 7:15. And 16. Determination. And 20. 720 with Courtney on the phone there at 7:20. 21st unlucky, sir, at 7:21. Shaking your head, sir. You have to keep dealing with Jared if you're not buying today. At 7:21, it's here with you, sir. First call at 721,000. And 2, 722 and 3. 723 here. You're allowed to change your mind. And 5 on top, sir. 725, thank you. Just make sure it's 725. And 26. Very determined here at 726. Why don't you do the 5 I suggested, sir? Do we go to 731? At 726,000. You've got your social proof that you're buying well. At 726. For the first time, I sell away. 730, bold, sir. 4,000 on top. Sir, is it another 1? You're sticking to your strategy at 731. 731. And 35 would be my suggestion. At 731 here. Courtney, further interest? At 731. Once called then, at $731,000. Is that a nod, sir? At 35. I love the boldness in your bidding there, sir. At 735 and 36. Gosh, I'm loving these strategies, different ways to approach. Let's see which one works at 735. 736, thank you, at 736. And sir, is at 740. No, but you've shaken your head before, sir, so now I'm going to keep checking in with you until the very last moment, even for 500, at 736,000. Once called then. Second, Courtney, you've been silent, it's your turn. Sir, this is the time you change your mind. You're still grinning. I still think you're in third. Is that no? Well, you nodded to me, sir. So that says you're in at 736 with you, sir. All done? Courtney, even for 500? Sir, for 500? 500, absolutely, at 736 the half. And 537. 737. It's a plane, I think. We're about to take off, some pun like that at 737. Sir, where's the bold bidding gone? Where's the 4,000? At 741. In which case I sell away here for the first time at 737,000. For the second, third and final time, Courtney. Sir, you're still smiling. I still think you want it. At 737, even for 500. It's going. It's going. Can I have confirmation from the wife? You look like the boss. Is it for... It's now or never. It's going. 500 at 737 the half. And 538. Oh, the tension in the room. We were nearly there. At 738. Don't know what's going to happen on this auction, but I know it's good property, so I'm not surprised you're fighting over it. At 738. What do we do now? 740. I would say boldness. At 738,000. Once called, sir. Fighting beautifully. Holding the front, sir. Determination. For the first time then. At 738,000. Second. Third time. Is it deja vu? It's now the time for the 500. I would go straight to 740. They often stop on round numbers, test the theory. In which case, I'm happy to say that number 128 Kotari Street is going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations, sir, at 738,000. I think you'll be very happy in Riccarton. Congratulations to our underbidders, incredibly well fought. And we will be back with you shortly with our updates.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for patiently waiting. Welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood auction room. We go now to Spraydon. It is 26A Plunket Street in Spraydon, brought to the market by Catherine and Peter Hampton in that order, because Catherine's up here on the podium today. They're a dynamic duo. They sell some wonderful property. And Catherine, enjoy the free marketing from the good people at holmwood.co.nz. I know you've really enjoyed working with our owners. They're thorough people, very engaged and proactive. And that is evident throughout this home. It's been beautifully maintained. It is a cross-lease and fee simple title. Flat 2, deposit plan 75956 on lot 26, deposit plan 2655. Half share in that 776 square metres, more or less. And your settlement date, the 7th of March 2025. Or by mutual agreement, you may have a variation agreed to in writing. This home I saw this morning, would you believe it? It's an area not far from where I live. Love this neck of the woods, great amenities, very popular school zones, of course. This particular home is nestled on a rear parcel, very, very private. I definitely got a sense of peacefulness and tranquility as I walked around the home. It's got a lovely pathway at the rear and a really easy care garden. Inside, really nicely redecorated, renovated. It's fresh, it's got a great lick of paint as well, and great orientation for sunshine throughout the home. Excellent garaging. Look, I could go on, Catherine, but let's just identify the new owner at number 26A Plunket Street. I think it's a wonderful place to invest your money. Let's see who'd like to open the bidding. Ladies and gentlemen, at 26A Plunket Street, I'm in your hands. I look for an opening bidder offer. It's been a wonderful tenure for our current owners, but they are eager to hand over the keys to some lucky new purchasers. Where do we say go, bidders and buyers? $510,000. At $510,000, the call. At $510,000, where to from here, ladies and gentlemen? Is there $540,000 or maybe more? What say you? At $510,000, first call. Second call at $510,000. Third and final call at $510,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? Well, I mentioned $540,000, Marie. I'll be a little easier on your good people and say vendor bid at $530,000. At $530,000, a clear line in the sand as to where the value should be. The bid's with me. Encourage you to come back into the fray on behalf of your clients at $550,000 if you like. At $530,000, the call. $550,000, that was nice and easy. If I ask you for $800,000, would you do that quickly too? Nope. All right, at $550,000, we're away. At $550,000, first chance. Second call at $550,000. Third and final call at $550,000. If you hit a bid and buy, bidders and buyers, raise your hand. All right, Marie, final vendor bid from me. A little bit less than the last at $560,000 on behalf of my owners. At $560,000, clear line in the sand as to value. Would you bid me $570,000 and we'll have a conversation outside of the room? $570,000. At $570,000, good work. At $570,000. Once called. Second call at $570,000. Third and final call. We've got a bidder on the phone, do we, Catherine? Are we bidding? Not at this stage. Okay, maybe post-auction interest at $570,000. You are my highest bidder. Let's pause and have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open. Back with you, sir.
If I could grab your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. I take you back now to 16 Leecroft Street in Bishopdale. We paused a while ago and we've had some robust conversations and I'm happy to say that there has been an increase in the bidding to 680,000. Can I confirm, sir, on the nod? Wonderful, and I've had instructions from Karina directly that at that level we are on the market and we sell away unless I see further bidding at 680 for the first time. The second, third and final time, well, I'm happy to say that 16 Leecroft Street is going. It is sold. Congratulations to our new owners. They'll be very happy here in Bishopdale. And just stick with us. We have Fendleton. We have a couple of properties out in negotiation. Hawksbury, I believe, is one of them. We'll be back with you with our updates very soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience in waiting here. Let's turn your attention back to 53 Hawksbury Avenue in Merivale, a stunning renovation by some familiar faces to our auction room. Really, they do some good quality work. So that is why we've had a very productive chat outside of the auction room. We've left the room at a live bid at $1,475,000. And Jack, just confirming, that bid was increased. Jack Marshall? That bid increased to $1,595,000. At $1,595,000, my owners have said we sell. The property goes. It is going. It is gone and sold. To our lovely owners, thanks once again for the opportunity. Please keep renovating homes. You do a wonderful job. And Jack, as always, a great campaign. Okay, let's go back now to Wakeland Place in Redwood. This is a wonderful home at number 9. We left the room on a live bid at $760,000. Some good discussion outside of the room. A really delightful couple working with my licensed colleague. We had a good chat outside. Gentleman's got to rush off to work, so I better hurry up. A quick increase to $805,000, graciously accepted by our owners. And a new family is moving into number 9 Wakeland Place because under clause 2.6 it is withdrawn. And to you folks, gone and sold at $805. Tanya, Ben and the team, as always, a pleasure working with you. Congratulations to our purchasers and to our lovely vendors. Thanks so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got an update for you at 26A Plunket Street in Spraydon. We left the room on a live bid at $570,000. There was some good discussion outside of the room and an increase to $592,000. Just confirm that with the view to owning the property. My good owners, have you changed your mind? Quite happy. That'll be a relief to you at $592,000. The property is on the market and selling. First call at $592,000. Second call at $592,000. Third and final call at $592,000. A new owner takes ownership at Plunket Street. The property goes. It is going. It is gone and sold. Congratulations to my owners. Thanks for the opportunity. Pete and Kath, as always, wonderful campaign. I think there's an update. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes. Oh, we've done the business. We've done the bizzo. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our day here at the Holmwood Auction Room. It's great to have you with us. Thanks very much. We'll see you next week.